talk, or should we wait for people to sign on?
I think we should just start talking. Maybe not.
Hey, Gracers, and anybody else. So we just wanted to give an update on what our plans are for in-person meetings. A lot has transpired in that area over the past couple of days. I think, man, it's not too much more than 2 months ago that we set out in this backyard to start talking about our plans for closing up meeting and doing virtual meetings instead of in-person meetings. So so a lot's changed, and things are starting to open up more. Some of our leaders, our governmental leaders, Trump made his statement about churches being essential, places of faith being essential, and we understand that Governor Newsom is going to roll out guidelines for churches to reopen. Those guidelines should come out on Monday, and so Grace's plan is to open up as soon as we can possibly ensure that we can meet those guidelines, that we can abide by those guidelines, and that we feel confident that we are going to be able to do everything safely for our congregation and our community. So that could mean that we start doing some sort of in-person meeting as early as May 31st, but we don't. Zoe, don't kick the table. We're recording a video. So we have a team together. Do you want to talk about the team?
Yeah, so Grace put together a team, and I say Grace, I don't know, the elders put together a team, and I get to be on that team, and we're meeting.
Hi, Julie.
We've already started kind of emailing and texting and reading them some information about opening guidelines and stuff and praying about it, and then we're going to have a Zoom meeting on Monday just to discuss what it'll actually look like. And I mean, as soon as we can get everything in place, we want to open. So, but as we were talking about that, Nick and I were talking about how much it'll be so fun to open and to be together on Sundays. We so much don't want to be reckless, and we want to not just look responsible to the community, but actually be responsible and so encourage people, do what you feel comfortable doing. If you don't feel comfortable leaving yet, don't. Please don't. Please stay home. Please stay home. Just because you're not in the building does not mean you're not a part of the church.
Right,
the
church hasn't been stopped.
Yeah, not at all. So if you really need to be there when we open up, come, be there. But if you feel weird about getting out yet, don't do it. Just stay home and worship from Facebook or YouTube, and we'll do it together that way. And if you are like, oh, I think I might be interested in coming, but I don't have a mask I feel good about, let us know that too. We can help you get a mask. We're gonna do what we can on this side to make y'all as comfortable as possible. Yeah. But we would love a small group the first time we open. We would like it to be.
If you're in those high-risk categories, demographics, it's probably still wise to stay home and socially distance as much as you can. If anybody is sick at all with sniffles or anything, we'll ask, please stay home. But we'll give more guidelines as the team puts those together. For now, we just want you to know that we are thinking about this. We're processing through it. We're trying to balance the safety of the community, Grace's testimony, our honoring of the authorities above us, our commitment to submit to the law of the land, and that means the people in place, and also things like the Constitution that's in place, that is the law of the land. And so we're trying to balance as many of those things as we can and make a wise decision that honors God and shows a love for Him and a love for people.
And to not operate out of fear. I feel like that's for me personally. I don't want to operate out of fear, but I do want to operate out of love.
Right, and not out of fear of the virus, but also not fear of what people will think, not fear of the government official, not out of fear of losing our rights, not but do everything that we do out of love. Everything is seasoned with love. To love people as best as we absolutely can to share the love of Christ. Yeah. Boom. That's the announcement. And so, but make sure you keep an ear to the ground, because we'll be, as we make decisions and put policies and procedures in place, we'll be getting back to you as soon as we can.
And if you have any ideas or suggestions or recommendations, please message, email, text, call, reach out somehow, because we want to know. Like, we really would love to have that by Monday when we sit down and actually start discussing what it'll look like to reopen. We would love to have as many suggestions as possible to like actually put in place. So please bring those on.
Yeah. So should we just push stop now, or let it go so people aren't cut off?
I wish Baxley was here. We could have him say avocado for everybody.
Because the problem is, I'll say avocado for everybody.
Okay.
But the problem is
No stitches.
most people are going to see this not live, but after the fact, and they're not going to want to watch a 15-minute video announcement.
Okay. Well, let's end it then.
Yeah. Because I know Russ Cook was watching, and that dude's got major issues.
How can you see? Oh, JC, I love the mask idea. Yeah. If anyone wants a mask, we'll get that to you. Hopefully, we'll have some there at the church. I mean, I'm sure that'll be a part of
I
Monday
see Matt
discussing.
Boswell is watching, and it's just important to me that nobody who's bald would ever watch any of Grace Church's videos.
Stop talking.
Matt Boswell's my cousin, so it's fun.
Hi, Julie.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Love you all very,
I
very
can't wait
much.
to see you all in person. Like, so much. I'm so excited. But I also can wait if I need to.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.